all of the Muslims. Right? Do you want to answer my question? Okay, let's talk with him. Okay. Pass us that mic.
Okay.
Go on.
Yeah, first of all, your information you have is wrong.
Okay.
God didn't allow people to die in Medina and they will be rewarded more than the people dying in any other way, in Mecca or whatever. That's wrong information. That's wrong. Secondly, everything is test. For some people, myself, I have some what they call it, some bad experience.
Yeah.
This is a test for me, and for you, maybe you didn't have experience I had. Even if you are not Muslim, you still or you don't believe in God, you have a very good life. You know, whatever you enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
Myself, I'm Muslim, grew up as a Muslim. I have so many bad experience or illness or whatever. That's a test for me. And for you, it's a test.
Okay, now allow me to. Are you done, Uncle?
And it's not injustice, you know. It's not.
Okay,
that's
Uncle.
A test. That's a part of the worshipness.
Yep.
God.
Uncle. Okay, so thank you very much for addressing the point. Take notes. Take notes from your elder. So no. Let me talk to him. Uncle, let me talk to him. There. Yeah. So and this is why you were excluded from the conversation. So
He decide.
now you're being rude to your own uncle. You're being rude to your own elder. You're being rude to your own elder. Now notice, they stop when I point out it's a Muslim. Now, so Uncle, allow me to reply to this point. Yeah. So, the reality is, I've got my own mic. This is just for your voice, okay? So, your defense of the Islamic position is to say that I am wrong to point out that the hadiths teach that if someone dies in Medina, they can receive a special intercession from Muhammad. That's what you've said. You said that I was wrong.
That information is wrong, yes.
That you say is wrong.
Yeah.
But none of the Muslims that I've been speaking to before you agree with you. Because he spent 20 minutes trying to defend it. The Muslim before him.
I never heard anyone else.
Yeah, it's in your hadiths.
If you die in Medina, you get some more
That's
rewarded.
would you agree that that's
No, I
unjust?
disagree with you.
Okay,
I disagree with that information is wrong.
You disagree with the hadiths.
Prophet Muhammad or God in the Quran never said that.
Oh, there you go. Did you see that? He condemned him.
Yeah, well, what he said? No.
He said you're a Quranist for disagreeing with the hadiths.
No, did Muhammad? He said if you die in Medina,
Go on, answer the question.
You will be more rewarded than if you die in
It is a hadith. I'm not lying. It is a hadith.
First of all,
Is that unjust?
in some hadiths,
Uncle, is that unjust?
That's wrong.
That's wrong.
That's wrong.
You're a better. There you go. Even he can see the injustice of your God.
Listen, we have more knowledge. First of all, there is no logic. If you die in Mecca, even if I die in
I agree with you. There's no logic.
Even if I die in England, in London,
I agree with
and
you.
someone die in Mecca or Medina,
This is a solid argument.
It doesn't mean because that's hadith.
We said the same
Don't
argument.
take.
So we agree. So we agree. So we agree. So we agree. Uncle, so we agree. So we agree that this is not logical and it is unjust.
And the information is wrong. Never
Okay.
Muhammad said that.
Okay, he's going to show you the hadith.
Yeah, no,
This
no,
is brilliant. I've got him working for me. I've recruited him.
I'm gonna answer you.
I'm not. Show him the hadith.
No, I'm gonna answer you.
Show him the
There
hadith.
is some hadith.
trying to say
You were going to show him the hadith. Show him the hadith.
I was trying to browse.
Okay, can I say something about hadith?
Yeah.
Hadith, even for us, is not our main resources.
Yeah.
The resources is the Quran. For you, if you like to get the Quran, just buy the book. Because there is
Uncle, if
so
you just
many
hold the
hadiths.
microphone.
Okay,
There
can
you
I say something?
Yes, please.
Yeah, because there is some...
Let me hold it for you.
That's all right. There is some hadith...
You just leave it there and pick up your
Okay,
voice.
there is some hadith. It's
another dub, they're gonna do
weak,
another win.
which is Muhammad. He never
said they
said
have
it.
like a
You know,
record
there's
of
some
107
issue about that. If you like to judge, if you like to have a debate to show Islam is wrong or Quran is wrong, don't refer to the hadith. Refer to the book, the Quran.
Okay.
Even for us, 90% our resources for the teaching of Muhammad from the Quran. Hadith was after 200 years after Muhammad. Some of them, if it doesn't match the Quran, never Quran say if you die in Medina, you are better than someone dying in London.
Okay. Uncle, may I reply?
Yeah.
Okay, allow me to reply.
Finish, yeah.
So your argument is now, and it is a consistent argument, that we shouldn't criticize Islam because of the hadiths, we should criticize. If we're going to make any kind of criticism of Islam,
Yeah.
we should do it of the Quran. I'm not strawmanning you. I'm not being unfair.
Yeah, take it.
He said yes. You said no.
Because
You
you're
should have
brainwashing him.
listened.
That's the whole
So-
point. He's gonna say no.
Uncle, just
He's
ignore the
mocking you.
child. He's just being a child.
Can answer him. Listen, brother. Your main resources, Al-Quran, Hadith, As-Sunnah, yes.
They disagree with one another. 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 Because Islam is confusion.
So if you die in Medina, say it in Arabic. If you die in Medina, you are better than someone dying in
I
Mecca.
told you to show you in the hadith.
What is it?
I told you you would.
What he said.
Uncle, can we have a conversation?
Okay.
Okay. Uncle. So the point is, your defense is based on the idea that we shouldn't use the hadiths. We should use the Quran because the Quran. No, Uncle.
I didn't say that.
Uncle, let me finish. Let me finish. I didn't interrupt you. I didn't interrupt you. 1 second. 1 second. The thing is, Uncle, if we can't have a conversation, then I just raise my voice and the whole conversation breaks down. So let us talk. Let us talk. So let us talk, Uncle. So you said that 90% of our information comes from the Quran. So if you're going to make a criticism of the Quran, use the Quran, not the hadiths. That's what you said. It's on camera. So Uncle, let me finish. I am just trying to summarize your point. I'm summarizing your point. It is a courtesy to you to summarize your point.
Yep.
Okay. And it is not a courtesy to interrupt your elders. And I am older than both of you. So in terms of, yeah? I know, I look young. So in terms of your argument, the reason why I disagree with it is for the following reasons. Number one, I disagree with your assessment that most of Islam comes from the Quran. It doesn't. I would argue most of Islam comes from the hadith. Let me finish my argument, Uncle. Let me finish my argument, Uncle. Secondly, the hadiths that we're talking about are considered sahih. He's going to show you in a moment because we're going to let him. And a sahih hadith, I imagine, is one that you would agree with. Agreed?
That one is not sahih.
Can you show the hadith?
Yeah, because that's the logic.
Listen.
Listen. You just come. Did you know what they said? What they said?
Show him.
Cut the video.
Go on, show him.
Cut the video.
Show him.
Cut the video.
I know exactly what I'm doing. You're right. I wasn't born yesterday. Show him. I know exactly what I'm doing. Show him. Show him the hadith. Will you show me the hadith?
No.
Will you show me the hadith?
I'll show him that.
You know I'm not going to run off with your phone. So, okay, quote it. Okay, which one is it? Where am I reading? Listen. Narrated by Ibn Umar Radi Allahu.
Go from here.
Wait. Anhu, that the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, whoever is able to die in Al-Madinah, then let him die there, for I will intercede for those who die there. And that is Jamai Tirmidhi, book 463917, and it's graded Hassan. What's Hassan mean? What's Hassan mean? It means it's good.
Reliable one.
Reliable. It's good. Hassan means good. Sahih means reliable.
Yeah, okay.
I showed him this because he obviously is not entirely sure what he's actually speaking about. So I needed to actually show him that hadith. It's not because I'm siding with you, by the way. I just want to show this to the entire camera. Secondly, that's my entire point. So I'm not siding with anybody. I'm just saying.
Well done. So, Uncle,
All I'm saying is
we just read you the Sahih.
Don't talk to him.
Uncle, we just read you the hadith.
Okay, what's that?
We just read you a hadith that is Hassan from Al-Tirmidhi. Did I pronounce that correctly? Al-Tirmidhi.
Did you
Yep.
say in Medina? Did you say if he died in
He said
Medina
if you die
or if he
there-
prayed in
No,
Medina?
if you die.
Yes.
Now
If he
you
died.
agree that is unjust.
No, we don't want to talk about
That's wrong.
It is wrong. I agree
Yeah.
with you. It's wrong.
Okay,
Now
let's
tell me, Uncle, why do you think it's wrong?
Okay, thank you very much. Yeah. Listen to this. Listen to this.
Listen. He's
Listen
going to tell you why it's
Yeah,
wrong.
Listen. Wherever
tell you.
you die, listen, brother.
Listen to him. He's going to tell you why it's wrong.
Yeah, let's explain to you. Wherever, listen. Hello.
No, Uncle, I'm listening. Tell me. I'm listening. I'm listening,
I want them
Uncle.
to keep quiet.
Tell me.
Okay. Yeah. Listen to this.
Can you let
Tell me why it's wrong, Uncle. Tell me why it's wrong.
Hello.
It's okay, Uncle. They're not listening. Talk to me. I want to know why you think it's wrong. Uncle, why are you turning your back on him? That's rude. Why are you being rude?
I'm letting him finish.
Okay, let's step this way so you've not got your back to him. You're being rude. No, let him talk. You didn't want to talk earlier. I'll come to you. No, let him talk first, and then we'll talk. So, Uncle, tell me why you think it's wrong.
Yes, my answer. Wherever you die, that's absolutely. It depends on your deeds. God will reward you what you have done. It's not the place. Even if you die in the haram,
Uncle, I agree with you. I agree with you.
That's justice. That's logic.
This is Christian logic. This is Christian logic.
That's Islam. These people, that's Islam. These people don't take information from some people that don't have idea.
Let me tell you a story about Jesus.
Listen.
Uncle.
Aniya, wherever you die,
And he is not to be with the Kafirs. That's the whole point.
Anir is not to be with a kafir. The supremacy just spills out of them.
Against the Muslim. That's the whole point.
Uncle. I will let you speak. I will. Uncle, let's finish it off. Yeah. Because me and you, we agree it's unjust and illogical to give special merit if you die in one place or another place when the person that controls where you die is God. Now let me tell you a story about Jesus, Uncle. Because you love Jesus, I love Jesus. Jesus was talking to a Samaritan woman, and the Samaritan woman said, "You Jews, you say that you should pray in the temple, but our elders say we should pray here upon the mountain." And Jesus replied, notice the rudeness. This is Islamic upbringing, by the way. So, you are an insult to your own mother. You're a walking insult to your own mother. Because you've just demonstrated on camera that your mother never taught you manners. Now, so, Uncle, Jesus said, "I tell you the truth that there will come a time where people will neither pray on the mountain nor in Jerusalem, but they shall pray in spirit and in truth." In other words, that God hears your prayers equally with equal merit, whether you're praying on the ship in the middle of the sea, a submarine under the sea, an aeroplane in the sky, in the temple of the Holy Sepulchre, in the temple of the Nazarene in Bethlehem.
Even Israel,
even Israel, in Saudi Arabia, in Mecca, in Medina, it does not matter.
Yeah, exactly.
You agree with Jesus more than you agree with Muhammad.
No. It's not comparison between Muhammad and Jesus. I agree with Muhammad 100%.
I will.
Agree with Muhammad 100%.
I'm finishing.
On this point. Agree with Jesus. Agree with the Bible about this point, about this verse.
Yes.
Right? Your deeds. That's the most important. Your deeds. Doesn't matter. Even I know some Muslim religious. They are imam, priest, like a priest in a Muslim, right? Like a priest. They pray in a mosque for how many years? Many years.
Yeah.
And still their deeds inside. No one knows the deeds more than God.
I agree.
Your deeds. That's the one God He will reward. He will be in
I can only shake your hand.
in
I can't argue.
accountability.
The reason why I can't argue with your uncle is because you're talking sense.
Yeah, that's the
But this is a Christian logic,
They are
not an
young.
Islamic
They're young,
logic.
18 years old. These guys, they're 18 years old.
Yeah.
They're young. They don't
Uncle,
understand.
uncle.
What does it mean? What does it mean, Medina? I know some guys.
Uncle,
Okay,
Islam.
sorry.
This is why, Uncle. Have you got an Injil?
Angel.
An Injil?
What do you mean? Angel.
A gospel.
No.
I would like to give you a gift because you're a nice man, and this has been a nice
I don't mind.
conversation.
I will read it.
So
I
this
don't
is my
mind.
gift.
I
This
don't
is
mind.
the Injil of Mark.
I don't mind reading.
This is my gift to you.
I'll read
Have a read of it.
Yeah, read it.
Because, Uncle, the thing is, I can't debate you because I'm going to lose the debate. And the reason why I'm going to lose the debate is because everything you say is logical and everything you say is just, but everything you say is Christian, it's not Islamic. And I'm going to show you why, because watch what he says next.
No, it's Islamic, by the way. What I said, that's in the Quran. That's Islam.
Can you show me in the Quran where it says that? Can you show me?
I'm not memorizing any
Okay,
chapter.
do you want to use Google
But
to pull up the verse?
Many Muslims here.
Maybe find someone who can get the
Many
verse for
Muslims, I don't
you.
know them. You're Muslim. You're Muslim. Okay, you're
Okay,
Muslim.
Uncle, I'm going to let him,
All right, okay.
Yeah, but please, I'm not saying, no, wait, listen. I'm not asking you to leave the conversation.
I will.
We're all
I'm staying
talking
here.
here,
I'm
all
staying here.
talking.
I'm staying here.
I just want to let him in because I said I would.
Thank you.
But please use this time,
Not very-
Uncle,
Sorry.
Uncle, please use this time to find the Quranic verse that you want to use while he talks about the hadith?
Yes, I'm talking directly about this hadith.
The one that talks about what? Just state it again for the camera.
Okay. About the hadith, he said the hadith is correct.
The hadith is correct.
It is correct.
So I'm not lying.
You're not lying.
There you go.
Anything about Islamic for something reason.
Yeah.
Why the hadith said if you die in Medina or Mecca,
Yeah.
you have kind of like shafa'a, that's mean like that's
Intercession.
exactly.
Yes.
So because that's reason, that's because the only two earth in the plan, the best earth in the plan.
Yeah.
In the Mecca and Medina.
Yeah.
Because that's reason that hadith is coming.
I'm sorry. I didn't quite follow the argument. State the argument again, please.
That hadith totally is correct.
Bible.
You listen to me.
Yes.
That hadith
Yes.
is totally correct.
Can you read it again?
In Arabic one. In
Arabic and then English.
محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم من مات في أحد الحرمين استوجب شفاعته وكان يوم القيامة من الآمنين أخرجه الطبراني وحديث جابر. So this hadith is correct and that is coming for some reason.
Yes.
Why he get the shafa'a if you die someone from Mecca or Medina? Because the only two place and best place in the world for Islamic people or Islamic community.
Yes.
So that's reason. No other reason else.
So now let me reply to this.
And that other guy, unfortunately, he doesn't have more information.
Notice
about
in the
this
background,
hadith.
JC, all the Muslims are now trying to correct the uncle.
Yes, and anyone Muslim, young people, other one, he do something wrong. That does not mean all Islamic like this. If you do something wrong, that's
Share the mic with him because I need to share the mic with him.
Okay. Right, uncle. You're not an uncle. You're probably younger than me. Let me just clip this here.
yeah.
Okay. Let me reply to what you're saying. Would you agree that a person that treats everyone the same is more just than someone, and when I say the same, I mean so long as all other factors are equal, that someone who treats everyone the same, so long as all other factors are equal, is more just than someone who treats people differently, even when all other factors are equal?
Yes.
You would agree, would you? Yes. Right. So, is one believing Muslim equal to another believing Muslim? Is one believing Muslim equal to another believing Muslim?
All the Muslims same.
All the Muslims are the same.
Yes.
So if Allah then allows some Muslims to die in Medina and to receive special intercession, which you agree is, I'm not lying about Islam on this, wait.
Yeah.
That means that Allah is treating believers differently. Now wait.
Okay.
I want to show you why I think that's wrong.
Okay.
Because by contrast,
Yes.
we Christians believe this. This is what it says in Romans chapter 8. I'm going to read verses 14 and then 26. And then you can reply. For all who were led by the Spirit of God are children of God. So they've all got an equality. For you did not, let me finish.
Yes.
For you did not receive a spirit of slavery to fall back into fear, but you have received a spirit of adoption. A fundamental difference between Islam and Christianity is whether we're slaves or adopted children. When we cry, Abba Father, it is that very spirit bearing witness with our spirit that we are the children of God. And if children, then heirs of God and joint heirs with Christ. Notice the radical equality. Then he goes on to say, because this is about the intercession. Likewise, the Spirit helps us in our weaknesses. So we do not know how to pray as we ought, but the very Spirit intercedes with sighs too deep for words, and God who searches the heart knows what is in the mind of the Spirit, because the Spirit intercedes for the saints according to the will of God. So the Spirit intercedes for all the saints, because all the saints are the children of God equally. But your religion says that Allah allows some people to die in Medina who are believers, who then receive a special intercession because of that someone who dies in Khartoum does not receive.
Okay, let me explain to you.
Go on.
No anyone, when you die and where you die.
Not everybody knows that, yes. Nobody knows that.
Nobody knows. Okay. So you can't say some people. It's not like choice some people give him especially. Because you don't know where you die and where you die.
Right.
So you can't use this hadith about this point and you can't collection. You can't.
Okay. Can I reply to that, or do you want to make another point?
Yeah, other point. The all Muslim people, if you die, anyone die, Muslim people, they get to Jannah, inshallah.
Yeah.
That's the all people, Muslim equal.
We're just talking about intercession.
Exactly. The all Muslim people equally. There's no anyone especially. But if you die in Medina or Mecca, they get associated to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and that's correct.
Okay, can I reply to that?
That's reason. Why reason? Because there's only two places in Mecca, Medina, something especially place. Because people pray. If you pray in Mecca, Medina, that's different. They pray in different.
Exactly.
Different,
I agree with you. That is
yes.
what Islam teaches, and that's why I'm saying it's unfair.
Yes.
Thank you. That's why I'm saying it's unfair. Because everything you say, I know that's what Islam teaches, and I'm saying that is unjust, and I'll tell you why. Because do you remember a few minutes ago when we asked the question, if all of the factors are the same, is it just to treat people the same or not? And we all agreed that if every other factor is equal, then you treat people equally. And then you said that every Muslim believer is equal to every other Muslim believer.
That's
but
far
apart from those who are believers that are dying in Mecca and Medina or praying in Mecca and Medina.
That's still
and
equally.
That is
One second. That's still equally.
Are the prayers, is a death in Medina equal to the death in Khartoum?
Exactly. If it death, or if you pray.
Answer that question.
If you pray or if you die, that's different.
If you as a Muslim
Yes.
die in Medina, would you receive special intercession from Muhammad that you would not receive if you died in Khartoum?
That's the reason we die in Mecca, because
No,
you
answer
die.
my question.
Yes, go ahead. The question.
The question, I know, because English isn't your first language.
Yeah, that's third language.
Third language. Well done you. Well done you. I've only got two myself, right? So the question is, hypothetically,
Yes.
if you died in Medina,
Yeah.
would you merit certain intercessionary prayers because you died in Medina that you would not get if you died in Khartoum?
You can't say no and you can't say yes. That's question I can't answer to you.
Use your hadiths. What do the hadiths say?
The hadith said if you die in Mecca, Medina, you get especially from Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That's correct.
So
That's one second. That's hadith. He didn't mention some people. He mentioned that
could you hold that a
place.
minute? Yeah.
They're getting my point. He mentioned that's just place, Mecca or Medina. That's it. And you can't say and some Muslim people is not equally, because all of them equally.
You didn't understand the argument.
I understand exactly what you said. I got a point.
Listen.
But the
go on.
place is not equally. Do you get it? The place Mecca Medina is not normal like other place.
Right. So let me demonstrate something. This is the comparison that I'm making.
Yeah.
In Romans chapter 4, reading verse 14.
Yeah.
Don't waste your time.
No.
If he wants to stay, why are you pulling him away? 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 Look at this. They don't want him to talk. They don't want him to talk.
No. Let me
Well, come
continue.
and show me that I'm an idiot.
Guys.
Come and debate me. Come and debate me if I'm an idiot. Why?
No.
It doesn't
Let
work.
me
Walk
finish.
away now. Walk away now. Walk away. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
He has answered. Okay.
So, brother, what I'm saying, by comparison, listen.
One second. Let me get something.
Go on.
And you going for other subjects, but I'm come to talk to you about this all the hadith.
Yes.
So
No, it's the same subject.
Yeah.
We're talking about intercession.
Yeah.
What I'm pointing out to you
Yes.
is that in our faith, the intercessors intercede for every believer the same. There's no distinguishment between them. None. Doesn't matter where you pray, doesn't matter where you die. All prayer is equally valid. All prayer receives the same merit. All deaths in Christ are the same. Listen. Our intercessor is Jesus Christ, who is the great high priest. And listen to what it says in Romans chapter 4, verse 14. Since then, we have a great high priest who has passed through the heavens, Jesus, the Son of God. Let us hold fast to our confession. For we do not have a high priest who is unable to sympathize with our weaknesses, but we have one who in every respect has been tested as we are, yet without sin. Let us therefore approach the throne of grace with boldness, so that we might receive mercy and find grace to help us in a time of need. So your prayers, regardless of where you are all heard the same. Now, is that not better?
You can't pray everyone the same, but if you pray,
Is it better?
If you pray Makkah Madinah, that's different.
Definitely.
That's it.
No, my question is, if
Yeah.
all of the factors are the same, should God hear your prayers the same?
The prayer is the same, but if you pray Makkah Madinah, that's different.
There you go. So that means that your God is making distinguishments between believers.
Because that's the reason. That's Makkah and Medina. That's different earth. Other.
It's a different.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's
So
different.
he's making a difference between believers' prayers.
There's different. No, all people different about the place.
So,
One second. You are Christian.
yeah, he has just said the
Okay.
same. He's just agreed with me.
Yeah. Let me ask one question to you.
Yeah, of course.
And if you pray, and you Christian, that's correct.
Yes,
and if
I'm
you pray, you're going to the church, right?
What, sorry?
If you need to, you're doing pray, you go to church. That's correct.
No, we are the church.
What I mean?
The thing that you're calling a church is called a temple.
Anyway,
We are
Sunday
the
or
church.
Saturday.
We are the church.
No, I mean you're going to the church.
No, they are called temples. We are the church.
All community Christian, where the place we pray to.
Yeah, I know. It's confusing language, and we Christians should do better. That's on us. We're the ones that are confusing people.
Answer me the question.
I'm answering your question. The church is the body of believers. It is those who believe in Jesus. That is the church. That's what Jesus said. I'll show you. Do you want me to show you?
No,
You don't want me to show you?
because I know.
Oh, you know, but
Because the Christian people, we pray in the church.
even he's laughing. Go on.
I'm done. I'm done. And
Can I speak to you, Bob? Is that okay?
Yeah. Okay.
I don't have like
Yeah.
I didn't
Can
have
you
like,
hold
a
that?
specific
I'll
question
hold
to
this.
try and like argue.
That's unfair. That's really unfair. You just hold both microphones.
Yeah, I would. No, so I wanted to ask you something about the Christian faith specifically.
Okay.
Because I've recently converted to Christianity.
Congratulations for making the best and the worst decision of your life.
I know, atheist then Christian.
Thanks be to God.